Hello folks, it's me and Biggy and I'm back and this is Let's Play Minecraft the Racist Edition. And of course, the offensive edition I should call. But of course, what we're going to do today, I said of course a couple of times already, is we're going to desecrate an ancient grave. Isn't that wonderful? So we're just going to start mining everything. Starting from this collection of sandstone, using our collection of wonderful pickaxes, and we will return once we have mined everything out. Isn't that wonderful? As you can, one thing you might notice is that with the inventory tweaks mod, I can actually mine all this stuff, and I don't even actually have to replace all of the extra tiddly bits that I've actually mined. I have to replace my inventory when I run out of items. So actually it speeds up the mining process quite significantly. But if this gets boring, I will just fast forward it. There's no reason you need to see me running around in circles mining things that you don't is not going to be very interesting at all, except for the fact that this stuff is wonderful building material. At the very least, this other stuff with, you know, all of the kind of rare-ish building blocks that I will use personally for my collection of temple-y items. But yeah, I think the Indians will love having all this wonderful sandstone blocks in their arsenal of building materials, and I would love to profit from selling all this to them. Yes, I'm officially, you know, that guy who values money more than the actual wonderfulness of the architecture. Now, yeah, and I'd rather desecrate a grave so that I could make money from it. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Minecraft, teaching you how to ruin cultural artifacts in a realistically inhumanely bad way, for lack of a better term. But yes, we're right now slowly chopping off every single thing that you know and love about, you know, that we should really preserve in a pyramid, and we are destroying everything that that we should hold dear about culture in general, which is perfect for an offensive kind of playthrough of this game. And these little hieroglyphic things are always nice, wonderful for decoration. You know, I could say to my house, look at this, I robbed this Egyptian grave hieroglyphics. This is authentic, and I went through the trouble of digging it out of a pyramid, which is supposed to be a place where the Egyptians bury their pharaohs. But you know, for me, I thought it would be nice to actually, you know, chop everything down and grab myself a nice chunk of stone that they must have spent ages and ages to build, because, you know, I thought it would be lovely decoration for my house. And I'm gonna fall into this hole if I don't plug it up, so I'm gonna do the smart thing and plug this thing up, and I will continue digging myself through and desecrating this monument to the achievements of ancient civilization. Yes, this is Minecraft at its finest. Also, folks, if you are enjoying the series, don't forget to rate and subscribe. I can't believe that I'm saying that right now. For having the fact that having 1,000 subscribers is, you know, it's a new experience for me. I know most of you guys come to see me from Marvel Avengers Alliance, and you know that game really. Actually, I want to say something about that. Is that Marvel Avengers Alliance is kind of a I never thought it would grow as big as it did. For my channel, because I thought, you know, originally my channel was just going to be obscure old RPGs that nobody seems to care about. But see, you guys seem to have enjoyed yourselves, showing and brought yourself over from Facebook or wherever, and kind of settled in my channel as a set of loyal fans. And I know you don't really watch a lot of my other stuff, which is fine. It's understandable. Unlimited Saga is not a game for everyone. But that's how actually my channel started. It started off as, what could I do to... I just wanted to, I never, ever got to finish Unlimited Saga. It's that kind of game where I wanted to finish so badly, but I never seemed to have the discipline to be able to finish that game. I need one more wool. See? I'm just desecrating all this wonderful tapestry so that I could build myself a bed. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. I need one. And I never got a chance to finish it. So I thought that, you know what, I'm going to use this opportunity, create myself a channel on YouTube, and give myself a little bit of a structure to be able to finish a game that I was never able to finish. And it's not because I'm not good at it. It was because I just didn't have the discipline to be able to finish a game like Unlimited Saga off. That's one thing. That's how this channel started, actually. I started wanting to be able to finish off that game, and I didn't have any kind of proper recording equipment. All I did was I found a cheap recording like hardware. It was actually a I think Dazzle. That's what it's called. This is taking a lot more time than I expected because of this extra bit of sand. I might just leave this be because it's taking a lot of stamina. Or maybe I could do the smart thing and then just leave a torch underneath. Yeah, that's actually the smart thing, isn't it? If I leave a torch underneath here, as I'm doing right now, all the sand is falling through. Yeah, see, this is efficient, a lot more efficient than having to dig through the sand with just my where are you? There we are. With just my hands. But yeah, so that's how it started. It's a little bit of some structure for some self-discipline, and then I discovered some other games that people might enjoy. I did Monster Rancher battle cards. I'm also a fan of the Monster Rancher universe, if you guys didn't already know that. And I actually had once planned to play a lot of Monster Rancher games back in when I started this channel, but I just thought that, hey, maybe I should actually just finish off all the games that I said I was going to finish off. So, I went back to playing a little bit Unlimited Saga. Then Marvel Avengers Alliance came out, and I said, okay, this is manageable. There's only a couple of chapters that I do. This was way before the whole PvP thing, and I thought, I'll just do a short video, kind of like thing for like Marvel Avengers Alliance, and just say goodbye to it once it's over. But it became so much bigger than what I originally thought it was going to be. So yeah, it took on and had a life of its own. It had a huge fan base thanks to the fact that it linked, the link to Facebook. I've dug myself in a hole, haven't I? And you guys just kept asking for more that I couldn't refuse. I'd rather do what the fans want rather than do what I want. It's not like I don't enjoy playing Marvel Avengers Alliance, but it does become very, very tedious at times. Farming for command points is not something that I would categorize as a lot of fun per se. I do kind of like enjoy it for what it is. It is a very, especially for PvP, it is a very kind of challenging video game in a sense of it requires a fair bit of strategy, but it's not something that's too hard once you figure it out. Um, yeah, that's the thing about Avengers Alliance is that well, I wouldn't consider. Well, it falls into the category of I actually do enjoy playing this game, but not all the time. So that's partially what I think is the my peeve about playing Marvel Avengers Alliance is, you know. Yeah, isn't this wonderful? Playing Minecraft and saying I don't enjoy playing other game, the game that actually made my channel had a lot of subscribers. That's gonna go very well for my like viewership, isn't it? Well, just being honest, you know, you know, I already stated in an earlier video that I actually didn't enjoy playing Marvel Avengers Alliance as I used to, but I mean, farming for command points for several hours. I think the turning point for me not liking Marvel Avengers Alliance as much as I used to was that whole thing with Mockingbird and their first spec op missions. I think they're really a group of they're really keen on actually making this thing work, but sometimes it's being overshadowed by the fact that they by their marketing kind of strategies. Like, for example, with Mockingbird, if you did the if you went back to back when they did the first spec ops, if you did your calculations right, you would know immediately that you simply did not have enough ISO 8 to complete all of the spec op missions, which was ridiculous. I thought that, you know, hey, then is that, well, so, oh, I ran out of cobblestone, didn't I? Right, I was just ranting and raving, but I think it's about time. And I go, no. Even though I want to do that, it's probably not a good idea to do that. Actually, let's just do that once. Right, that's the one area that I would do that in, and right here. Yep, just enough cobble to do that, and I do have food to support that destruction. So that's the other useful thing to do for Kenshiro mod, destroying blocks for my amusement. But yeah, anyways, where was I with that? I completely kind of got distracted right there from like smashing blocks to bits. Yeah, I was saying that the turning point for me for playing Marvel was that whole malarkey with Mockingbird. Her spec ops, if you're smart enough to do calculations, was impossible to complete without paying money for it. And then afterwards, after doing that, I have people actually pay gold to participate in her in her participate in actually farming for, you know, participate in actually people trying to get her. They decided to have a gold sale, which was okay. That was part of their marketing plot. That's fine. But then they extended the time period, which made me kind of lose it, because, you know, I spent money on what I thought was an eventuality that was going to be possible, but they made it so that people are actually able, you know, people who actually didn't figure it out had a chance on another chance, you know, to actually get them without, you know, and you know, if I actually played my cards right, like did the play it right, you didn't actually have to spend gold on Mockingbird. So at that point I thought, well, you know, you gave us something to spend money on, and you know, I thought it would be well worth it. But then, you know, they took away that incentive for me to spend money in the first place. So, you know, and having and that whole thing with with customized weapons as well. I spent quite a fair bit of money of my gold getting the rook set, the queens, the pawn, rook, and knight and bishop set, which was super powerful, but only for a while. And that's the other thing that I didn't like so much about Marvel, because it really kind of like got you had really powerful things, but only for a little while, and it just encourages you to keep playing on and on and on. And really, you know, I don't want to come up and say this, but really, eventually I'm going to encourage everybody to kind of stop playing this game, because I know the nature of the Facebook game is it encourages you to keep playing, but there's going to come a point where I said, you know what, that's enough, guys. It's not healthy for you to actually go and play this game anymore. But saying that, I mean, it is and has always been the choice of the player to be able to play a game, and I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't play it, but I am saying that if you do play it, please make sure that you do realize what kind of not trouble, I should say, it's not really trouble, but what kind of shenanigans you're actually getting yourself into with these guys, because really, I think there are a bunch of people with really good intentions, but it's been misconstrued, and they use that opportunity for silly marketing ploys, which I think it's a pity. They have a really good game going on, but and I completely understand that for the fact that they're actually doing that, because you know it is a free-to-play game, and the way they make money is for getting people and baiting people into buying their products through sales and marketing, which is, you know, what their game entails. Okay, right. So this has been kind of like a ranty episode, which I don't like at all. But I'm gonna sleep right now, and when I come back next time, I'm gonna finish mining this out of its resources, and when I'm back, I'll be back. All right, folks. BRB. See you guys next episode.